Hello everyone, Tuffymon here for another night of RPG and strategy goodness. Welcome on in, Retro Rescue. Thank you for the raid. Hello, welcome on in everyone. Welcome in, Retro. Hello, Rocker. Welcome on in. Grats on first. I'm joined tonight by the lovely Two-Piece. Biscuit was in here, but he ran off. Let's give our buddy Retro a shouty. Retro, what were we playing tonight? Please inform me. We have been playing Final Fantasy Dimensions. You can see this odd screen on my desktop. This is a reproduction of my phone, and we've been playing Contra. Awesome. Your arm hurts from Contra. You must have been running and gunning some good stuff. This is being played off of my phone. Oh yeah, I need to... Boop. Need to start that so I can play. Too much mashing. Contra is great. Contra is great. I'm not really a fan of many of the other Contras, but the first one... Mwah. Alright. We are on Chapter 4. We are in Mysidia. Like, it's so crazy. The meetups and reveals that this game is combining from all the Final Fantasies into one. This group unlocked Paladin while the other group unlocked Ninja. I'm excited to continue our journey. We're halfway through the 50s. I can't imagine we're too far from the end of the game. Well, did you use the Konami code, Retro? Did you manage to win? Well, hi, there's Biscuit. Hello, good boy. Let me know. Did Arnold make it out safely? Why, thank you, Two-Piece. You did, but you think you can do it without. One of the funny things is in Contra is there's no time limit. So like you can find a spot where you're on one side of the screen that the baddies just keep coming in and like hold down, just your rapid shot. And you can sit there if you feel like it long enough to keep getting 1-ups over time. The baddies will always keep spawning. And it's like, I don't know, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000 for your 1-ups. Whenever you feel content, you can move on. It's so funny that you could do that. Well, hi. Yeah, he's done. You got your snuggles? Well, now that you knocked out Contra, what's next on the agenda? As we continue our journey in this game, I'm excited to see where it leads us. Well, I'm pretty sure Contra also had an arcade version, and I bet the arcade version was even harder. It probably did have a timer. Our great elder awaits you in the dwelling at the northernmost part of the city. I'm hoping that we can enter here at some point. Our group is competing against each other to see who can finish Contra the fastest. You know what's wild is speedrunning Contra is something like 7 minutes. So there's definitely a really crazy race if you throw in some practice on that, right? Be like, oh, you just finished stage 2? I just finished the game. White and black magics together stabilize the world, even if one of them were to be thrown out of balance. 16-minute is still not only a completion, it's a point where you can improve upon, right? Like you're not going to beat it by 2 seconds next time. One of your friends' top 10 speedrun on Contra. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't think I could ever speedrun it to that extent. I know I can beat Contra, though. I've done it before. Although I haven't done it in 20 years, 25 years, so who knows? Maybe I need the Konami code. The Great Elder has preached that the enchantment sealing the ultimate white magic will be broken once the fabric of the world starts to unravel. I suppose by now Avalon must be aware of our existence. Lord Gotcha S., we've awaited your return. The Elder is waiting to hear a detailed report of your journey. This is a mobile game. It looks pretty good for a mobile game, in my opinion. Those spells you've used along your journey, all of them were developed through the tireless research at Mysidia's University of Rituals and Incantations. The crystals work... Excuse me. Their crystals work in mysterious ways. Imagine such young children transformed into warriors of light. You know, talking about Contra makes me think of that new Contra that just came out, and that looks incredible as a refresher on bringing Contra back to a new generation. Only the crystals themselves seems to know the reason for the shattering of our world. No, they're not the only ones that know. Yeah, Operation Galaga. That's gotta be the Elder. Right? Great Elder, I finally returned. So I see. Well, it's leading the blonde-haired guy in this party and the blonde-haired girl in the other party are our brother and sister, which we just learned about at the end of last stream, and they're both from Mysidia, so it's kind of almost implied that they could be Palam and Poro. I don't know for sure, though. This is the Great Elder? More like the Gaunt Girl. You dare address the Great Elder like that? I find it funny that you would mock this person mere moments after meeting them. Like, she could delete you from the timeline snapping her fingers, I'm sure. The interesting thing is we've seen that they're using the Whisperweed to talk to each other from the other parties. So, yeah. Impudent whelp. You deserve that, Tuffy. You dummy. It burns. Be thankful that you are a warrior of light. Things could have gone much worse for you. Tell me, Gotcha S, what's news have you? Yeah, it was to kind of tick off Wingman a little too. Unfortunately, I was left in the world of light while Lady Amy was trapped in the world of darkness. Lady Amy? But aren't the two of you siblings? We are, but the situation is a bit more complicated than that. In addition to the crystal at Lux, we've succeeded in protecting those at Deist, Rizalka, Fabrica, and Bertgang. A total of 5 in all. You have done well, but what about Amy? Lady Amy has succeeded in protecting her charges as well, and so it shall begin. It appears so. What's gonna begin? Another dimensional shift is set to occur. A dimensional what now? My biscuit. The severed world is about to be made whole once more. Then that means we'll be able to see... Hold on, so what exactly have you been doing all this time? We sensed that the Empire was after the crystals. I sent out Gotcha S and Amy to protect them from harm. So that whole time? Yes, we allowed ourselves to be captured by Avalon for the precise reason of securing the crystals. And that's why you've been acting strangely all along. What's this? Great Elder, the Empire's dispatched a battleship and it's heading right for us. I feared they would find us. Great Elder, we only led them straight to you. Stay calm. Mysidia won't go down as easily as our foes might hope, but preparations must be made. We cannot hold out forever. Leave it to us. We've beaten that ship once before. Now it's time to make sure it never flies again. He's right. We can do this. Shall we? Once again, they refuse to consult me first. If we don't respond, Mysidia will surely fall. Now comes a true test of your skill, Warriors of Light. We're giving it our all, but have already taken heavy losses. Dude, you're only like 30 seconds into it. If you're taking heavy losses already, you guys are in trouble. Mysidia is a sacred land dedicated to magic in all its forms. How dare the Empire turn its cannons towards us? Curse Avalon. They're waiting for us to give up our will to fight. Our spells barely scratch the surface of that monstrosity. We're running out of ideas. Warriors, help us. Slow Captain, at your service. Every second I can buy us helps. By what foul means did the Empire construct such a monstrosity? Please, Lord Gotcha S, you must save Mysidia. You and your compatriots have stood up to Avalon before. We beg you, help us. Man, forget you guys. I got drinks to go for. Wait, it is a side. Oh, the shopkeeper said pound sand. Welcome to my humble abode. I'm a representative of the Gnomish Guild of Fang Collectors. You are not who I wanted to chat with. The airship in which Lord Gotcha S arrived must be of some use. Perhaps it will give us the opening we need. Wait, the item shop's over here. Never mind. We want to make sure we have more tents. I don't know if we're going to be able to... it's probably overkill at that point. And you know what, let's buy... No, go away, you already got my money. My job is to protect Mysidia. I'll bathe the whole city in magic to keep everyone safe. Our spells... we already spoke to you. Even the mystical prowess of Mysidia cannot dent the battleship's iron hull. The cannon fire from the Empire ship is relentless. Will we be able to withstand their assault? You better hope so. Nothing like a good Thundaga to stop machines in their tracks. At least that's the conventional wisdom. The Empire ships must be equipped with magic dampeners. You tell them, Donald. You tell them. We'll never let them bring us down. Can you lend us a hand, Doc? Hey, he fixed his deck. A simple task. Couldn't escape their grasp forever. Sid must have commissioned the Heliogabalus with the intent of destroying Mysidia. We've got to stop him. Pretty words you speak, my young princess, but you realize this vessel is completely unarmed. Boy, I just realized. Doop. I did not launch this. I am terrible at launching this. Doesn't need weapons. It's got us. Approach it from its blind spot. We'll drop in from there. You kids are absolutely mad. We won't let it get away from us this time. Alright, Warudo is loading up. Alright, there I am, right? Yep, okay. You can't just go barging in and expect them to hand over the key. Make your way around the back and head for the engine room. A wise plan, Doctor. I'm familiar with the layout, kids. The paths are winding with electronic gates at critical locations. Electronic gates? Doors that you cannot pass through without a specific password. I'll have to go with you. There shall be no need for that here. Ah, Whisperweed, is it? The enchanting plant that lets two people communicate over large distances? So that's what he's been using all this time. Come on, guys. What are we waiting for? Hold on tight. Let's get moving, Argy. Understood. Yo, Doc, why are we waving our backsides at him? Because it'll be curtains for us if we approach from the front. We're counting on you, Doctor. You're talking to the great Dr. Lugay and his beloved daughter, Argy. Would we ever let you down? SRA, please help us get there safely. Ho ho, Argy says it's no problem. Here we go! Are we doing a super jump? Are we gonna land on him? We did. Sorta? We're safely on board. What is our next step? The aft side of the deck. Head to the north. You should see a door. So that is the door leading toward the engine room? Right, but please, do be careful. We'll be fine, Doctor, but I appreciate your concern. Come on! Dang. These couriers got some HP. Oh look, it's a repeat. Jeez. Holy Blade has been acquired. Holy Breath. The door is firmly shut. Can Ma get you any goodies? Welcome to the Traveling Moogle Emporium. Alright. Okay. We're not in a time limit. You know, it's always unfortunate when you're thrown into an area like this and there's no merchant at all. So you have to do it in one go, or with what limited stuff you have. Why not? You should have white magic? You do not have white magic. So, Gawain must have had white mage sub-job. Well, that is a little surprising. What's this? Get 'em! Terminator! Just call it what it is. It's clearly Warmech. Well, that was unfortunate. Golden Needle. Enter password. This must be one of those electronic gates the doctor mentioned. We've arrived at the first electronic gate. What does it say on the door? 61C. Man, that's massive. Hang on while I do some calculations. Done! The password is 2971. We must press forward. What? What a board hole. What's up with this? Healing themselves. Well, that wasn't very nice. I notice my teleport spell is disabled. Assassin's Dagger. It's you again. Womp womp. Roundhoused right before their turn. Hi, Beignet. Hey, good girl. Oh. That's Not very nice. My guess is this door is going to loop out back to the top deck where we were, so we could go back and use the Moogle Merchant if we wanted to. You've unlocked the door. What's this? Get him! I see you, chest. Oh, you failed to steal. So you're saying you have something. Holy moly, that was... That was a hit there. Stole a tent. That is what I get in return. Runs away. Dink. Alright, Gustav, you're going down. See, I told you. Oh no, we gotta put more job points into Paladin. How dare us? Be nice if it just had, like, how many points do you want to put? Nah, it's enough right now. Who knows? That last job might turn out to be absolutely incredible. What do we got? Let's... You are 18 of 20. And... Honestly, if I had the money, I'd have more than one Paladin. Make sure they were all geared up. Enter password. We're at the second gate, Doctor. The door reads 10B2. Password should be 2943. I'm waiting for one of these passwords to be wrong and like, oops, we need to fight something. Oh, that is something in my way. Well, seeing the chest, I clearly have to go for it. Let's try a breath. Let's see. Can't imagine it's going to do great. No, not that awesome. Can she pull off the heal in time? The answer is yes. You're healing your friend. How dare you, Gustav? Right, waste your turn. Some good experience. A dragon armlet. Well, since you're a dragoon, let's see about you looking at it first. Okay. Let's see who else can use it, though. You can. You cannot. Does that mean we're gonna fight some dragons in here? That move is kind of nasty. Seems to have a high miss rate, but like doing 800 to all, I guess that's no real different than a mage nuke. Alright, give me 1 second. Someone keeps PMing me a bunch. Da, 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 da. Okay, nothing special. We haven't hit a save point again, so I can't imagine this one's the fail one. Enter password. We made it to the third gate. This time it's 582. Password is 3470. That should be the last gate, kids. Argy says to stay safe. Guess I was wrong. Ish? Oh no! And speaking of SRA, not more of these copies. And this time there's 3 of them. This spells trouble. Intruders detected. Exterminate. Argy 2. What? I've got to lose this on purpose, right? Intruders weakened. Disposal imminent. SRA! Please stop. Is that... They're friends. It's SRA. Look. They're responding to SRA's call. Please don't hurt my friends. Now is our chance to get them. No. These poor things are SRA's sisters. Pokey's right. Then how do you suggest we get past them? Just walk around them. SRA, can you hear me? We're going to leave the Whisperweed here. Please keep talking to them so they feel loved. Got it. Thanks, SRA. Onward we go. You do realize that we'll no longer be able to communicate with Dr. Lugay. After I got my teeth kicked in, jeez. That's so cool. This Geo armament, it looks like something out of Final Fantasy 13. God, that hurts. $7,600 experience for that fight, though. All right. Welcome to the Traveling Moogle Emporium, Kupo. Can Ma get you any goodies? Let's double check. Make sure you're not selling new stuff. You are not. I don't want to buy a rune blade just yet. I know it's not as good as what the SSM is using, but I'm gonna make our Gotcha S Dragoon turn into... I saw Azuras for sale, but we don't have ninjas in this group. You see, we're halfway, roughly, a little under, to 19, and when they hit 20, I'm gonna make them a paladin. Saluge helped you get in over your heads. Again? Vada! Still shooting from the hip, I see. Maybe this time your skills will match your bravado. Oh, no! I'm over here getting my butt whipped and I'm trying to change my weapon. Dang, Pokey had taken 2,000 points of damage? That fast, oh jeez. Ow! Be nice if SSM had a couple of more ranks, because Mighty Guard would be pretty useful. Jeez. And then Sap almost killed him too. I'm sure it's not gonna to work. How broken would that be? Ow! Some ridiculous damage numbers. Well, someone's a bit too early for his cue. Stop trying to fool us with your gibberish. Gibberish? It was just my inner monologue coming out to play. You want to defeat me, you've got to. You'll have to give it all you've got. I don't need you to get, like, harder, man. You're already, like, fast and hitting like a truck. At least he's not evasive like he was last time. Nope, that's a death. And a stun! Holy moly, that was unfortunate. Well, how is that gonna hurt? Hurt enough. Hurt enough. My gosh, man. I am in the front row because of my dagger. Good night. Oh, he jumped in front. SSM. Didn't jump in front that time. Dang, went through my other already. Hey man, stop that, that hurts. Oh, who's dying? That's you again. Well, no experience for Tuffy. And that's a lot, but a win is a win. It's not, we didn't try to keep Tuffy up. 25,000. I like to think that the experience went up based on the death. Hey, it's our buddy Thunder Drummer. My man, how are we tonight? How was your Tactics Ogre Reborn? Please tell me about it. Yeah! Again, that hurts that we didn't get that experience, but... how's that for skills, Vado? Come on, Tuffy, we've no time to waste gloating. You're at the end game push. Heck yeah, congratulations. I was gonna say, I think there's a save point right here. Let's... we earned that cottage. Heck yeah, congrats. I need to get back to finishing my run. Eventually. Eventually. Well, we did beat... no, wait, back out. Alright. We want that back on. Hey, Sword Saint Michael, how are you? Doing great. We just took down a boss. I'm gonna go double tap him right now. Won't let me. Won't let me double tap. I know he's not dead. Thanks for being here. Hope your Thursday is going well. Like, look at the sprite of this monster. That is incredible. Thanks, it's going awesome so far. Hit me for $2 grand. Hit me for 2 grand again. Jeez. And Pokey gets the murderous bludgeoning of death. Actually, no. We need a little more. I believe Diamond Helmet is what we are. Yeah, okay. It's time to sink this ship. That won't be happening. Shango! Oh, what did you do with Gawain? Oh, that precious little knight. He fought well. For a human. No! You killed him in cold blood? I wouldn't take one step closer. As Gawain shows, no one is rewarded for foolish bravery. You slaughtered Gawain, and thus are a mortal enemy of Bertgang. Pokey, don't. So it's death you desire. I'm happy to oblige. Shango. Oh, you got hit for 2 grand in the back row, girl. Okay, we're not supposed to win this. Anyone who can just finger snap our frontline character with 1 attack, I can't imagine that we're supposed to win. Yeah. The crystal gave its power to these weaklings? Pathetic. What's this now? How can this be? Another well-executed plan. You can't possibly. Sorry, Shango, but we were just decoys. How could Luge's ship possibly do this kind of damage? Gotcha, S. Just what's going on? Yeah, what do you mean, decoys? A mere bluff, nothing more. We both know the Doctor's ship is weaponless. So then, who could possibly have done this? I wish I knew. Was this a twist of fate or something more? We can't worry about that now. The whole thing is gonna blow. Yeah. Oh, look at that. I got full health and MP. Can we go this way? A dragon shield. We are rewarded with going into danger. -2 vit, but 2 evasion, 1 defense. Strong versus dragons. Fire resistance up. 4 chapters in and we still have scripted battles. Hey, Squall Cloud, welcome in. It's like our 4th scripted loss, and like, I think chapter 5 is gonna be the end. Hold on a second. You have that. You have the dragon arm. Yeah, okay, okay. So you can have the shield. Now we have 2 people strong versus dragons. Clearly this has got to be the way to go, right? Oh no, but which way? Oh no, he attacked me! He was... devious little cretin. Hey, that hit 4 times. That was rude. I'm glad we're not timed, at least. Uses Blind Gut, misses everyone, and then the next 2 attacks fail. I mean, we're only 47 hours in. This game's making sure you got your $8 worth or whatever it was to buy it. $9? I don't know. Even then, I'm working on it. Technically, I have 2 parties, okay? Together, they'd be 99. Splitting all my stuff into 2 parties. Hey, well, that's cheating there. I like how he was unblind for just a second. Machine gun. When are you going to play this, Thunder Drummer? Actually, when are you going to finish Star Ocean Blue Sphere? Thunder Drummer's like, AFK. Well, this works, I guess. You've been having too much fun playing Rebirth. Did I... Nope, I'm full MP. What airship is this? Nothing, nothing, nothing. All of this work for nothing. All of this is your fault. Trying to escape before your window of opportunity closes? You just got 4 new passengers on your life raft. You don't honestly think. You've got a choice, Sid. Give it up or go down with your ship. My options aren't as limited as you may think. I know you're having so much fun in it, Thunder Drummer. So much fun. You're savoring every moment. You can't bring yourself to finish it to get rid of it. Uh-oh. More SRA replicas. These aren't like the rest. They're specially made to serve as my personal bodyguard. You have no time for these games. What's wrong with you? Get them! Friends! They're on our side. They must be SRA sisters from before. Protect! Friends! Looks like the tables have turned, Sid. I don't know, I thought the game was really cool for what it was. When you figure, like, how graphically intense and how the battles were on that system, it was really cool. Story was kind of loose, but, you know, I was glad to have played it. Hey, Amy, thank you so much for that. That's incredible. How are you tonight? Hopefully much better than yesterday? Looks like you've bested me. Fine, I'll lend you the ship until we escape, but just until then. Understood? It was way before its time and would have been better on the advance. Yeah. Something wrong? Does not want to start. What? Give me that thing. You gotta push the start button, man. Oh, wow. These crazy people in their subbing in primes. Thank you so much. 8 months. That's crazy. Of all the controls must have been damaged in the explosion. So we're just trapped here? Then we gotta go above deck. It's too dangerous out there. And what's more, Dr. Lugay's airship will have already retreated. SRA will save us. She's always been there when we need her. A passage connecting to the deck lies beyond this ship. And that means you're coming with us? I would rather burn with the Heliogabalus than entrust my life to you fools. We're running out of time. I like how they had guarded the passageway at first. The deck's up ahead. Now get out of here before I bring you down with me. Come on, little ones. There's no time. Oh, what did it say? This place is our home. Just to make sure. Really? You're gonna have one suspicious barrel in the corner and not give me an item? What do you think this is? Nier Automata? To think that I, Master of the Skies, meets his end on his greatest creation. Irony is a fickle mistress. Get away from me. They're gonna eat you. Friends! Master Sid, our friend. Must protect our friend. I think I'm going to cry. I mean, it could be worse going out alone, right? I had a feeling he wouldn't be here. We're losing altitude fast. Tuffy! SRA! SRA, you made it! We knew you would come for us. Kids, thank the crystals you're safe. I was worried that Sid's cronies had gotten you. Seriously, in what world would you have thought that Dr. Luge is, quote, good, and Sid was bad at the same time? Bring the ship closer in! There's no way. My ship will just end up going down too. Arg, and we're so close. Jump. Suffering from a little brain burnout, I see. How aren't you dead yet? It was all a ruse. What exactly is brain burnout supposed to mean? Let me show you a trick. Vada turns into a dragoon. Question is, why is he helping us? Can't believe we're actually listening to that idiot, but looks like we've got no choice. Seriously? I have to give him credit. Turning into a dragoon and jumping over. Ingenious. Hurry, Tuffy. We have no time for... Seriously? We already have a dragoon in the party. Okay. Are 3 out of 4 gonna miss? It did have the menu option. Help! Pokey! Doctor, you've got to do something. This speed, it's impossible for us to just turn around. Tuffy, have you lost your mind? SRA, please, we've got to save her. World of Darkness. Give me a status update. An airship. Excellent. Head for Mysidia. Time is of the essence. Mysidia? Just who are you, really? Huh. Oh, I just had to make a business call. Don't worry, Chief Inspector Amy is always on duty. Follow me. To where? The girl is right. We have not a moment to spare. The time has come to break the seal of binding on the ultimate magic. Ultimate magic? A boat's waiting for us just south of here. We've no time to spare. The Mask joins your party. Get out of here, Jim Carrey. I don't need you. Rocker the Warrior? No. Rocker the Ninja? Yes. Let's counter and flee. Oh yeah. Wait, wow, the Rising Sun is strong versus humans. I'll drop just a little bit. Ninja armlet. Oh, the ninja did give us all their gear. I don't think we're missing any health in MP. I mean, Rocker's missing MP, but that's not a big deal. Free cottage. That's right. Poor Amy. You mentioned something about an ultimate magic. Care to shed any light for us uninitiated? Must break the seal that the crystal placed on a terrifying magic spell long ago. Meteo. How could you know? Little old me? Oh, just an innocent guess is all. Quit playing the fool. There's no way for you to know about Mysidia unless... Amy finds herself at a sticky situation. Really? Really? She pulled out the Ultros move? You see that, Sword Saint? Amy finds herself in a sticky situation. Bedtime stories told to children in Burt Gang speak of Mysidia, an island floating in the sky, kept aloft by powerful incantations. And I'm sure our friend Amy will tell us all about it. Now you're just making me blush, but I suppose Amy the Stupendensational always was popular with the men. You did not. That means I've had 2 people buy the game from me playing it. Have you had a chance to touch it at all yet? Not yet. My only suggestion is to grind, but you like doing that anyways, so I think you'll be fine, because some of these bosses hit like a truck and are really fast, and the extra levels would help. On this continent lie the ruins of the great Lufinian civilization. What? We're pulling Final Fantasy 1 in again? And I suppose that's where this Meteo is sealed? Exactly what is this spell supposed to do? You don't mean to summon a meteor so that the life stream comes together and you can be reborn as a god, do you? Life stream. Man, we're getting all sorts of lore bombs on us. What? No, we're going to make the world whole again. You can bring the world back together again? So that means I can see... Fate only knocks once. It is up to us to make sure we heed its call. Alright, the Mask joins us at level 60, so... We are under-leveled compared to him. His gear has upgraded. I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't Demon's Rod. I think you'll enjoy this a lot when you get around to it. Greater Manus, and I got ambushed? I got a ninja with me, man. Oh man, he has flair. Oh, who knew that? You know, the Steam sale and all. Ba-da-da-da. Boom! Take that, Comet! 4 grand. Just casual explode, jeez. Well, it shows us level 7 spells. Mental Discipline. Our white mage has maxed out. We're gonna not quite... We are gonna change to... Let's heal first, since we're gonna lose some MP. Honestly, I wish I could have that. Oh, God. See, this is such a terrible thing. Like, this is the same thing that Dragon Quest VII suffers, the new one. The game is always wanting you to immediately change to new jobs, and that means that you don't have the ability of what your old jobs had. This, we do get to carry over some abilities, but we don't have slots like we do. Like right now we have 3. A fresh job has 2, and a maxed job has 4. This is something that you would have on a max job. It'll be useful later. Just, it's sad that I can't have it now. No. Get out of here with that trash. Alright. What abilities do you have equipped? Black Magic. Level 8, it goes to 8? Clarity. What's Clarity? Restores MP to all allies. Well. Let's see, that's 7. That's 7. Flare is level 8? What a noob. Doesn't even have Meteo. Well, that is a bust there. Da, da, da. Let's see what Clarity does. Like, how much MP is it? Failed. Okay, so it doesn't always work. Doesn't always work. Okay, nothing special up in that corner. Let's just blow things up. Let's flare it up, man. Boy, he got his spell off faster than Tafina did. Dang, that's... A black mage that does real numbers. I love it. Ninjutsu is acquired. Just deleted. Not today, Amy. Let's get one more fight before we go in. We're about to use the end anyways. Just a simple finger snap. I love it. Lufenia. Lupa Gamahito? Oh no, we need the tablet. Lupa Gamahito. I don't know if that's the thing that they normally say in Final Fantasy 1 if you don't have the tablet. Oh, wow. You guys still sell stuff. But do you sell stuff, Lupa Gamahito? I think your torso gives speed, prevents silence. No, I want that. Boy, that doesn't seem suspicious in the slightest. You seem deep in thought. And what's more, your eyes are not like the rest. Children, my name is Une, a researcher studying the great culture of Lufenia. What use could you possibly have for Une? She's in, what, Final Fantasy 2? Or is it 3? No, she's in 5. Where's our other half? Amy and friends are quite pleased at their good fortune, a scholar who can lead them to the Lufenian ruins. Would that I could help you, young ones, but even Lufenian words, let alone their mysteries, remain but an impenetrable fog. Or she could be a scholar who knows nothing wonderful. One hope remains. An ancient document may be enough to unlock the secrets of Lufenia. What kind of document? You may have noticed a large edifice south of here. It's a sacred place called Rosetta Tower, rumored to contain a stone tablet that may enable us to understand Lufenian speech. Why are you wasting your time here? Then Une, why have you not gone yourself? Those darn disturbances that split the world in half brought many a monster to the tower. The rest of my research team got eaten whole, so I had to seal the door. Monsters, you say? You just happen to be in the presence of the world's premier adventuring squad, Amy and the Amyettes. You would help an old woman fulfill her dreams? Bless your hearts. Here, you'll need this to get in. I know, Two-Piece, it's wild. Do try to come back in one piece, dears. Are you saying you like us? Lupa Gamahito? I feel like they should know more than just that. Like, I understand we don't understand each other, but at some point, you're like, why can't you listen to me? We don't hear Lupa Gamahito. Alright, I assume you're not selling spells, yeah. Da 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 da. I'll break your rock, kid. Do they have an inn? They do. $28.25 are our last four. Did it cost us anything? 28, was it? 28.25. So it did cost us 400. I mixed up the numbers. Da, 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 da. Alright, so we have two places to the south. One we need to go to now. That's right, hit your buddy. This good girl. Yeah. Badonk. Do 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 do. Boy, that frailty dance is pretty strong. Dink. Like, it's cutting the damage in half or whatever. Or pretty close. Healing pill. Hey, look at that. We could use some ninja magic now. Use the Rosetta Tower key. Spectre. Do 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 do. Ba da da da. Dang, these things got some health though. Sarzak, hello, welcome on in. How are you tonight? Saw you playing some Requiem earlier. You look like you were having so much fun. Hello! Since you're much further... This is going really well. How would you compare it to other Resident Evils? Like, if you were to add it to a top 10 list, does it make the list? Well, obviously with 10 it would. Is it near the top, the middle, the bottom, though? What are your thoughts on it? We just went through the Lufinian town, which we are in the Rosetta Tower, so we can find the scroll to understand Lufinia. Just in case anyone else doesn't want the spoiler, I'm okay with not hearing it for right now. Up until the end of today's stream, they did something in the writing that you're blah about. I can understand that. As long as you're still having fun with it, though. The gameplay looks crazy. Whoops. Every now and then we get explosions like that, but we can't help that. This game is really pushing what it's supposed to be doing right now. But yeah, we have Jim Carrey with us right now. We have the Mask. He is a reoccurring character that keeps cropping up and helping us occasionally. We've unlocked several jobs, with the latest being Ninja. And we're starting to really, I don't want to say be powerful, but we don't feel like we're a wet noodle anymore. Like, we actually have some oomph. We have a party that meshes sort of well. Alright, so going back down to the first floor, there's some treasure chests. We just saw Professor Une. Let's osmos the Spite. Maybe we won't lose MP. No, wow, we lost a lot of MP. Lost a lot of MP. The creature and the specter. Well, I'm glad our drain doesn't actually steal it from us. We have a cottage. I'm sure I'll say it a bajillion more times until we finish this. This is really sad that it never got a re-release. An X potion. Ooh, a magic pot. Give me an ether. Okay, we can handle that. Give me an. You want two things, you greedy little turd. Thanks. You didn't give us anything extra. Well, we've already gained a bunch. Make sure everyone else is... No. We got more points, though. Dancer. You are not Dancer. You are Black Mage. Maxed out. Dang, your Dancer's... cruising along. Okay. Health looks good. An assassin dagger. And a remedy. I don't think that's better than what you have. Sometimes causes death. I don't know. We're fighting undead things, it seems. I would hate for it to, like, instant death and fully heal it. I guess we could see if that actually occurs, because this game does do some stuff differently. But let us exit out. Instead of walking back up through the tower, we can use a tent. "48 hours. I think this officially makes it my longest game that I've played on stream. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, well, the Spectre hasn't instantly died, so that's good. Let's try that clarity skill again. Failed. Alright, so we really... shouldn't rely on it, is what this skill is telling me. Gosh dang. Well, that essentially healed our party once. Well, that is kind of sad. I guess let me get into another fight and we'll teleport out and I guess use another tent. Monsters get scared or something? Mini Satana? Were they scared to say Satan? Like, what? Medusa? Excuse you, that is not cash money. And you missed! Well... Oh look, it reset his combat timer for a second. That was kind of crazy. Dink. And the second hit missed. I wonder if it missed because it was already dead. Hard to say. Alright, well, let's warp out. Again. We'll just use a I'm about to say a cabin. Alright. We're going in for real this time. It's the creature. If it was a different color, it looks like the little baby on that dinosaur show. I'm the baby. Gotta love me. How strong would your bio be on 1? I don't know, for 20 MP, bio has definitely had its lifespan, but man, Flare for 45 hit way harder. Did poison and confuse at the same time? Rude. Don't mind if I do. That's a huge jump up. Well, now that it goes around in a circle, I gotta check the other half now. Do 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 do. Ba, 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 ba. Whoa. He lived through it. Holy moly. Miss! You're not supposed to do that, Wingy. Dang, Rocker missed too. This gold hairpin we've gotten before, it does not give half MP. Winging! What are you doing? Brain Crush. What? That was... Well, that's a lot of pathways to go. Oh. Door is firmly shut. A Wonder Wand. Casts a random black magic spell when used. Hmm. There's a lot of spells, so it's not like you would get good spells very often. They would be free. I will use it for bonking, though. Hey, look at that! We got dragon stuff. I should be able... Dang, he still hit for 1,000. How did Osmos do? Still 38. He... For as hard as he hit, I thought he would have been a bit tougher. Alright, let's get the far right checked. Nope, that one's a failure. That looks like the correct thing to step on. One shuriken, that's it. Were we on the 4th floor? We were. Okay, so no weird trickery with hopping floors. Hello, treasure chest. Very nice. Not as nice as I was hoping. I wonder if I can just, like, steal a bunch from the Medusa. I'm gonna say, technically, she's not undead. Her stone isn't as cool as the Lamia's. The Lamia fully heals us, at least. Alright, so I see... like the first floor... that door is going to be opened for us to continue. Oh man, treasure was the other way? Oh man. Well, let us... nothing stops us from using a explosion right there. I gotta go back and get the chest now. I have to. Knowing that this is the correct path. Game's like, whoa, you're going the wrong way. Dang. Can you hit one of the things that are not... oh, well, that... She's gotta be super close to dead. Stoned people don't... yeah, that's what I thought. Your purpose is served. Alright, just one step off of the... fellas. Calm yourselves down a little. Oh no! Cooked frog! Can you unfrog yourself with magic? You can. It's a very butthole thing to do, man. Wait, do I need Osmos? No. Cure. Oh, I was a little hasty. That worked out anyways. Slow minuet. That is beautiful. And no, not that. Final thrust. Hey, it's our friendos Crystal. Crystal Time Gear. And Ken. Hello, you two. I was gonna guess more Monster Hunter Story 3? Absolutely. Heck yeah. I hope you're still having just as much of a fun time tonight as you were last night. Deals damage based on own max HP. More likely to succeed. Heck yeah. Has the Steam spring sale sunk its teeth into you today? Not yet. I understand. It caught me. Not terribly. I bought one thing that was a troll game, and the other is the next month's game of the month that group I play with. So it's like $15 for the two. So, the troll game is called Jacob's Quest. Most people have probably never heard of this, but Jacob's Quest was going to be a make of Mystic Quest. Something happened along the way that Square said no. And this person ended up going, okay, and they changed the name from Mystic Quest to Jacob's Quest. And it does a couple of things nice. It does. But it's so buggy and so many mistakes. And I'm not talking like grammar or spelling. I killed 2 of the bosses, and they were hiding in a corner of the map when I went around trying to hold off because stories was a big purchase. Yeah, I understand. I bet that opens up the spot. A choo-choo. Did I just find a train? Train in a box? That is not... Prevents berserk, confusion, sleep, paralysis, and curse. That... Does it give any stats? You... There, it does give some... No, it gives no stats. Just... I'm gonna say this isn't that great. We almost never get berserked. Confusion does happen a lot. Sleep happens a lot. Paralysis somewhat. Like, if you added silence to this, I would probably put it on my mage. Oh, that is not where I anticipated that going. I thought it was going to be that one right there. It's the creature! Double Thundaga, go! Wait, triple Thundaga, go! Dink! Yeah, I knew you were close. We are making some heckin' good progress. You can eat one more pill. Who gets the pill? You get the pill. Okay. I'm curious to see how long this game is. Alright. Nuke the Flappy Boy. He is not the Flappy Boy. And he lived for a second. Okay. Supposed to get into one more fight. You're so close to that fight. There we go. Not what I really wanted to fight, but okay. Hey, wait, that's illegal. Man, what a butt. I'm thankful they don't use that move that often, as they immediately use it again. There we go. Level up, level up, level up. Just use 2 tenths. That'll top everyone off in everything. My long boy biscuit right here next to me. Just spreading out on the ground. That should be... Oh, hello. What are you? I don't see anything resembling a stone tablet. Warriors of Darkness, look with your hearts, not with your eyes. Warriors of Darkness? Ready your blades! A moving statue? That's not possible. It's a guardian watching over the Rosetta Stone. Well, that... Ah! I guess waiting a few thousand years for erosion to kick in isn't in the cards. Rise. Tuffy and SSM need you. What did you say? They're alive? Rise, warriors. If you wish to see your friends again, you must. Do we start hurt? No, we start full. Dance. Slow down there, go. Slow down. And he just casually hits me for that hard. Alright, alright. My gosh. Does this kill him? Let's try it the other way around, because slow didn't really seem to slow you down that much. Miss. I love how this boss, being this big hulking bruiser, is like, I'm gonna use magic. 1,000 damage was with it being weakened. Roundhouse, that wasn't very nice. Stun broke her out of dance. Oh, that hurt. Well, you're dead. Dang. Jeez. No, I'll hold off. I will not hold off. Jeez. It is really tough to get someone up. Like, we don't have the equivalent of Life 2. Look at that! What? That was uncalled for. That is really uncalled for. Gonna add confusion. Hey, Pokey, welcome on in. Well, you're dead. How are you tonight, Pokey? Oh, well, you're toast. Okay. I apparently need to be a little faster. Lost my turn. This boss had everything line up for him. That's dead. Party vanquished. Let's give a shouty to Pokey. It's not our first death. Our first rodeo? It's our second. Okay. This is the party that's wiped before. Alright, so you guys are in the back row. I guess the slow didn't really help. The attack kinda did, but it liked to use magic whenever I did that, getting around it. I'm guessing Amy's just gonna have to do healing dance. That way I have 3 healers, but adding confusion to the list, that was unfortunate, and it did it like 4 times in a row at the end. I hope your Scarlet Nexus tonight was excellent. Alright, I'm not going to read what he says, and it's not much. A moving statue. That move also hit incredibly hard. My biscuit! Hey, buddy. Hey, my buddy, come here. Oh, what a good boy. What a good boy. Yeah. You needed some loving. You needed some loving. Yeah. I got you. Yeah. Yeah, just handsome guy. I see that big old grin on your face. You happy boy. Yeah. I know. I know. He's a good boy. Yeah. I'm gonna give you all the loving I can for a minute. Oh, you got that chin scritch. Yeah. I do need both hands to play this, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah. Some booty spanks. He is the only cat out of the 8 we have that likes bongos. Oh, you're gonna lay right there. Thank you. I appreciate that, biscuit. Actually, what if we stacked it? What if we got Protect on us with the Protect dance? Would that be enough? Maybe. Wingy, you're not supposed to miss at that critical juncture. Let's see if this stacks. That absolutely did. Absolutely. Feels like it made us weak, though. We're hitting him like wet noodles. That's not very nice. Oh no! I couldn't see the bar. Amy got a attack instead of her dance still going. Lost their churn. That is a bad time for that. I can't see half of my ATB bar. Alright. Back to Frailty. Dang. Snuck that one in. Come on. Come on. Dang. This guy hits like a truck. That's so mean. Kicking her out of her dance. Dang. Oh! The flares did him in. We apparently did it faster, because he only quaked, what, twice? And he didn't use Pox at all, which was a disgusting move. Ugh. Ninja stats increased. Level up. You received the Rosetta Stone. Mission complete. Time to return to Lufenia. I have one question. You mentioned Tuffy and my brother. How could you possibly... So my suspicions are confirmed. You're Elgo, aren't you? What? World of Lights. Tuffy, have you lost your mind? SR8, please! We've got to save her! No, Pokey! Tuffy! You back with us, Pokey? But how? I fell off SRA and then... Barbara rescued you. I owe you my life. Don't thank Barbara. Thank the dragon. Barbara can't fly. But how could you possibly... Ooh, Biscuit, off the phone. Barbara heard the cries of the land. Cries of the land? What could you possibly mean? Barbara heard them before, when the world split. So the time is now. Like the great elder said, a dimensional shift. What happened to the Imperial battleship? Gone. Take that, Imperial battleship. This was your doing, was it not? You could say that. The Emperor will not take your betrayal lightly. I am Vada of the Wind. I go where the breeze carries me. Hey, don't leave! Now we owe that clown one. What are your plans now, Barbara? Barbara will return to Dragon Valley. Barbara needs to prepare. See you, Barbara. Thank you for everything. And just like that, she was gone. With the battleship gone, we have to plan our next move. Let us return to Mysidia and hear what the Great Elder requires of us. Got that, Agi? Mysidia managed to escape unscathed. With the battle over, most of the shops will have reopened and likely have new spells and weapons for us. It would serve us well to have a look around. You darn right. Are you going to say something new? Great warriors of light, your aid has saved us from certain ruin. They did say something new. Oh, getting some explosions. What was once rended shall yet be mended. Such a small Mysidian prophecy, but it rings true in these dark times. $400. Actually, after that boss, my gosh, I should save it immediately. So the other party is slightly higher in level. Not massive. Mysidia was spared the waves of darkness that engulfed the land. The magics that shrouded us from the world saved our lives. Also, let us organize. Don't rest on your laurels yet. It's only a matter of time before the Empire strikes back. Why is it set up like that? Quake, Death, Comet? Okay. Ah, okay. I feel like the two white mages should have just stood next to each other. Hey, look, there's Curaga. I guess Curaga is stronger than Curaja. We finally get Azuna, a tier 7 white spell. What? Gonna throw me this trashy Bazuna for forever. The tides of war have turned against us. What hope do we have in opposing Avalon's battleship? Well, it's already gone. Warriors, your noble actions have saved us all. You have our undying gratitude. Surprised that that mega airship wasn't called like the Dreadnought. Triton's dagger casts flood when used. That is... Oh, I can use katanas on Thief? I don't have katanas. No, no, no. 83 attack. What was the top? 83, 77, 5 int, 5 mind. That feels like... Hmm, 72 versus 65. It's definitely a huge upgrade for you. The extra stats aren't really helping you, but Well, let's for sure buy one. I don't know. This... I'll give it to you. Holy could definitely work against us. This is just a massive jump for them. Alright, we don't... I don't really want you to be in the front row. We're not using a monk right now. That's... We could sell some stuff. We're gonna need to get the armor stuff. I feel like I shouldn't sell that right now. I'm gonna sell Squall off. Just like that. Selling you off, Squall. Thank you, Biscuit. We don't need two of these. We don't need you. So we have that. We want to hold on to that one. For now. Pretty that one. We usually don't make it this deep into our selling. I don't think we need to sell anymore. Alright, let's see how bad this destroys us. Alright. 13, 10, 2, 2. Yeah, I want that. $21, 10, 7. I don't know, I'd rather have all those extra stat boosts. But we can put on our new helmet. Int 5. Mind 5. Silence. We have the black mage armor. We're gonna switch to the white mage armor. Okay. And we're still okay with money. We might as well as buy... These helmets don't have a stat booster, though. That's just been sitting in my inventory. That's unfortunate. 55, 9, 30, 58, 28, 30. Dang. Huge swapperoo. Confusion and silence. 39 and 8. No, go away. We're done with you. We've spent our allocated funds. 49 and 9. Alright. Pokey says, let the rampage continue. So we got all the magic. We've decked ourselves out as best I feel. Let's make sure that we have a couple more tents, maybe some cottages. Okay. Just so it's an even number. Antidote's fine. Not a huge deal. This, I'm using more than we thought. And yeah, we're good. I said we're good. Okay. We are full health. Wait, people were saying new stuff. To think that the brave warriors of light managed to defeat a battleship of such magnitude. If you intend to make a final stand against the Empire, the ultimate white magic will be an unerring weapon. Wait, I didn't want to go up. Who could possibly have anything to gain from severing the world in two? Deep in the recesses of this island sleeps the ultimate white magic. I imagine that only the Great Elder knows what secret it holds. Magic versus technology, a timeless struggle, and one at the core of this battle with the Empire. I mean, if it wasn't for us, technology would have won. And essentially, technology beat technology. Only the crystals themselves seems to know the reason for the shattering of our world. You didn't get to say anything new. Well, hi, Moo Moo. Hi, good girl. Come here. This good girl. This good girl. Yeah. I hear that purring. You're doing so good. Yeah, you're doing such a good job. We have returned. Yeah, this good girl. I hear that the battleship has been destroyed. You betcha, gaunt grr. Impudent. Well, I need to stop doing that. See that you do. You'll need to be full strength for this next mission. Yeah, it's Moo Moo. Where would you have us go? She must mean the Great Cavern. Always one step ahead of the rest. That's why I trust these operations to you. The time has come to unseal the ultimate white magic. Oh yeah. I need to check. Such a thing exists? The Empire has lost their most prized possession and will come at us with the fury of 1,000 suns. We must be prepared for every eventuality. Yeah, thank you, Moo Moo. Thank you. So which way is this cavern? Even I do not know. We must follow after the gaunt girl. Why are y'all looking at me like that? You mean the Great Elder? Great Elder. Well, at least you were smart enough to do it with them not in the room. Is that some emotion I detect? This brings me back to when I was just a child. Oh? Come on, you wimp. We haven't got all day. Oh, wow, let go of me. Here's the scaredy cat. Boy, this is just like Palam and Poram in the beginning of 4. Oh, so you're Gotcha S. This is the Great Elder? Why do I gotta learn magic from this gaunt girl? Impudent? Well... Oh, she was kind enough to only use, like, level 1 there. Yeah. Oh my, those certainly were the days. I still can't get over the sight of you laughing. Really? Do I always seem so detached? Come on, we gotta catch up with the gaunt girl. Yeah, Moo. So let's see. I want to check magic. Pokey. White magic. How expensive is Curaga? 36? I thought it was going to cost more. My Moo. Let's go, girl. Yeah. Glad you could make it. We'd best be prepared before we head out. We? Does that mean that you'll be coming too, Gaunt Girl? You were right the first time. But forgive me. Apparently Tuffy's stupidity is rubbing off on him. This is precisely why I can't leave this for you cubs to do by yourselves. Let's see what you got, Great Elder. You asked for it. But I called you Great Elder. It's not what you said, but how you said it. Sophia joins your party. Alright. 5 job points. Is she a basic white mage? Is she a sage? She is a seer. White magic, black magic, benediction. Restores HP to all allies. I wonder if that'll fail like focus. Focus never worked for us. She has an extra spell. She has Dispel. I hope we don't actually need that. And she can use up to Comet. No, that's level 7. She only had 5. 6. So that's the Agos, right? Yeah, 6. That's 7. Okay. Shining Staff. Okay. Isn't that... Yeah. Daybreak Hat. Strong. Poison and Toxify? I would rather feel safer knowing my white mage is not worried about being silenced. Mysidia Cavern. Well, that doesn't bode well. Caterpillar? That's... Yes, go girl, Willow. A dunk. You're 18 still. Still. Oh. We just have a brain there. No fancy name, just brain. Oh, well, that was unfortunate. Blood Feast. Sounds like the name of like an album or a song. Well, that's not very nice. Stealing my MP. Some good experience. Oh! Caught you unawares. Yeah, Pokey with that bloodlust. Ouch. Let's see, magic. You. Whoa, whoops. Well, that was an unfortunate waste. Let's... Yeah. Caterpillar, a black lizard. That's not very nice. I keep... Well, that... I'll say is okay-ish damage. It wasn't great. Summons haven't been that powerful, it feels like. Alright, Brain, you're next. Reminds me of those brains in Baldur's Gate 3. Oh boy, like I just got rid of you guys. What if we just targeted one? Definitely not worth the MP. Wish we had Ninja on this side. So my guess is we're gonna unlock Seer on this side. Vigilance. Oh, what's that? Wait, we have that already. We could use it on other jobs now. Yeah. Spells like, I stopped asking nicely. Full health. Alright, so we have it down. My guess is this down is a chest. Very terrible one. But we don't have to wonder. Can you... My gosh. They used that sandstorm, what, 3 or 4 times in a row? It adds up, not to mention, I feel like if you could blind 4 out of 5 of me... Five? Nope. Still 4 at the moment. No, I think he's blind too. It's just prioritizing the silence effect. Yeah. Alright. That's a helmet, right? Forgot I sold so many things. Yep, that's a helmet. I doubt you're better than what I'm using, but hey. You are not better than what I'm using. Dun, dun. Ah, that's right. You're only with white magic. Let's see if we can... Fights like this one, we can drink up that MP and use her as a mana battery. Just one. Oh, that's... Ability slot. Well, let's take a look at stuff. Only one eye drop needed. I think. Magic from you. Ability, you've earned a slot. Oh, 19 earns a slot. Okay. No, I don't even want to put their stuff on. How much farther could it possibly be? We didn't go that deep yet. Complaining already? We're not even halfway there. You've got to be kidding me. I can sense the divine aura growing stronger the further we descend. Such an attuned girl you are. Yes, at the very depths of this cavern is a crystal. In such a place as this? You think the magic of simple humans could keep Mysidia afloat all these centuries? Wow, that's really something. It truly is, but no time to dally. We have a mission to carry out. Of course, Operation Mana Battery. Game goes, no. Gorgamera? Kick him in the face! The heck, man? Are you a Gorgamera or are you a... Are you a Marlboro, man? Alright. Not worth fighting those. Noted. Wow, one Curaga was pretty potent. Zombie Dragon. We'll try you once. Will... Oh. That did excellent. Well, if I had Pokey and Sophia heal at the same time, that wouldn't actually be too bad. Double Curaga Bomb. Oh! That is a piece of candy. Cast Protect when used. Who cares about that? SSM's kind of looking like Cecil here. I mean, they're the same job and everything, but... Cecil didn't have these cool attacks. See, that was really good XP. And that was a decent fight. I mean... I'm gonna avoid the saying it was because we ambushed them, but, you know, did help. 2 went down before we even took damage. Oh. I'm guessing not for you, but, you know. Hmm. I'll take that trade. Also, organize. It feels weird. This cave has been, like, putting out actual good stuff. Shouldn't have any MP, but... Or it does, you know. I'm not here to judge. Well, we'll save and go around the other way. Yeah, about that. And he still did the Marlboro breath to us. Bad breath. Sledgehammer. Okay. I don't think you can equip that. No, or you can. Strong burst machines. I don't think you can. Okay. So close to a fight. Give me that fight. So this is going to be our last job on this side of it. I'm wondering if the masks will be the other parties. Because let's be real, it'll be nice to have both white and black under one set like that. My guess is there's going to be one more save point. No, this was a very short cave. Wow, I didn't know crystals could be so large. Did you see that? Its light is almost overpowering. Stand back. I must perform the ritual to break the seal of binding. There is a pathway to the left and the right, it looks like. Oh. A guardian beast. Must be protecting the crystal. The time has come to use all you have learned, warriors of light. Holy. How? You know what? Let's overheal instead of underheal. I didn't even see the number. I was in the menu. Holy moly. Jeez. The other side took down Leviathan and Odin? I thought Odin was this side. We're still missing one of the summons, too. Which is unfortunate. We never had one of those little portals to go back. Oh, jeez. It's very rude. Come on. Put on the sledgehammer. Hi, Moo Moo. What? What's up, baby? Yeah, what a good girl. Come here. Oh, there we go. How much did it do? Almost 2K. I bet we could get by... Yeah, good girl. Okay, we don't need this. Soul Despair? That's a Odin level move. What a butthole. We'll hold on to... Haha. Actually, no. Let's... What a butthole. Moo, you gotta move, baby. Come here. You can't be right there. Thank you. Thank you. I know. You just need some lovin's. Yeah. It's okay. Alright. We do not want to attack with her. How's our health looking? We need another. Remember, that's still hitting for 2,400 with shell. With shell. Yes. No, we're okay. Killed him with the 600 Batarang or whatever. Rising Sun. Tuffy almost got the level. Ultimate white magic, holy! Alright. Tuffy's party's white mages are now able to cast level 8 white magic. Yes. But the crystal, why must it fade? It has fulfilled its responsibility to the world. So Mesidi is gonna come crashing down? Mesidius' greatest blessing was to serve as the protector of both Holy and the world's crystals. Now that its service is completed, it can return to the ground below. Meaning, what exactly? This? Hey, Sword Saint Michael, thanks for being here. Have a wonderful night. So my suspicions are confirmed. You're Elgo, aren't you? What? You know him? The world will not wait for us. We must make haste to Une. 5 job points. So the game has been giving us a fair amount of job points. Hi, Ruru. Welcome on in, buddy. Hey, good boy. Hey, good boy. It's definitely not enough to max every job, right? Like, we could max 3 jobs, it looks like, so far. I mean, we don't know how many more points we'll get. Maybe at the end it just unlocks everything, but... Alright. The mask, question mark. Well, let's start off with... Tafina. No. Let's make you use the MP. Alright. The game is hopping back and forth between the two sides much faster now. The dungeons have been shorter. Caladrius. Oh, hi, Ruru. Yeah. You need some pets? Okay. Da, 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 do, do. Man, these things are quick. But they have low HP. Alright. Let's, on purpose, get one more fight in before we enter town. As I almost enter town. Kablam! Mm. Yeah, 400. Wait. Welcome to my humble abode. I'm a representative of the Gnomish Guild of Fang Collectors. Have we found any fangs? Cannot help you if you have no fangs. Haven't even found one. I wonder if we are supposed to steal them or something. Because that is definitely something I can say I haven't been doing much of. Everything hits so hard, I want to end fights as fast as I can. Tell me, was your journey successful? The Rosetta Stone, please let me... Astounding. This artifact will enable us to communicate with the Lufenians. You learn how to speak Lufenian. Alright, guys. The last surviving remnants of the great Lufenian culture rest here. The past is our guide, leading us in all we do. A terrible being of darkness is enshrined deep in the southern ruins. The Lufenian tongue has been lost to the outside. By what sorcery do you know our words? The calamity engulfing our world was long ago foreseen by Lufenian sages. Did Astos help us? Barrier Grove is, true to its name, impassable to most. Only those blessed by Lufenia may pass. Well, maybe you should bless us. How about that? Hello, old man. Let's double check. Azura 61. Kotetsu 72. My choice has been made. Enhancer 77. Actually, that's nice. What is Amy using? She's using Dancing Knife. Yes, that's right. Don't care. Da, da, doo, doo. Da, da, da. Alright. Weapons. Whoops. Whoops. Too fast. Ba-da-da-da-da. -3 speed and minus int, whatever. It's like, it's tempting, but not that tempting. No. Do-do-do-do-do. Hey, Sarzak, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, hi, Two Piece. Red cap. Strength, speed. I like those. Let's double check before we buy it. We're gonna have to sell stuff to buy the magic in this town, I'm sure. Oh, we're gonna lose a speed. 11.8. You're 10.7. 10.7. Yeah, that's... We'll lose a speed. We're losing a bunch of speed to increase our attack. She's gaining a little bit of speed. And you have paralyze and silence. So, let's see. Doesn't matter how good the helmets are. No, explosion! $21.10. Fire resistance up. Yeah. No. Just go girl. Well, you're also a good girl. Hi, Praline. Welcome in. We have the platinum. We do not want that. And what was the last thing? We did put the red cap on. Ah, the platinum helmet. Okay. Um, 6, 12, 18, 36. Okay, I don't think we need... No, it was 10,000 each, right? For the next set. We definitely need to sell. Go away! You already stole all my money. This chaos twisting the world came about due to the crystals. Their power is terrifying and absolute. The Lufenia of ancient past was divided into two classes. Those residing here today descended from the lay people who worked the land. Those who presided over magic separated us from us many ages past and formed their own city, Mysidia. Interesting. Ensconced in each crystal is a fragment of the world's energy. Think of all the war and suffering we could have avoided if they didn't exist. I wish I had the float spell, honestly. Quake and Quake-like moves get used on me fairly often enough that I want float. Just like there's enough floating enemies that Quake is probably not going to be that useful. Other cultures herald the crystal as an entity of pure light. Lufenian oracles, however, are not blind to the darkness concealed within. Beyond Barrier Grove sleep the ruins of old Lufenia, the source of our venerable culture. The light shining within your souls, your strength of heart may be able to overcome the crystal. Overcome the crystal? What does she... The severing of the world was no accident. It was all perpetuated by the crystal. Meaning? Listen to this girl prattling on with her childish jokes. Believe me, this is no game. I am the Oracle of Lufenia. But you're just a child. Divinity is only entrusted to those pure in body and soul. What is this radiant glow? I have bestowed upon you my blessing. Take this gift and use it to pass through the barrier grove. South of there, within Lufenia's ruins, the crystal awaits. Let's buy some more items. We're good on that. Okay, no. Ten and no. Go away. I don't think I've had an RPG that skimmed the near zero money as I've had in this game in a long time. Like, I am perpetually broke. Well, there goes my... No, that's the thief that does that. Dink! But dink! Alright. I feel like this is a great time to save and end for tonight. I don't want to end up getting caught in the middle of this dungeon and not... So, let us hit this button, and then we can thank people and events that occurred tonight.